The next thing we're making is our hanging pumpkins or apples, depending on the colors that you have and are going to use. You will need white glue and you'll need the clothespins that were in there because these work really well for holding it. So each color you should have 7 of, so decide whichever color you're going to do, or you could mix the colors, that could be interesting. And you need to line them up. For the longest one, it is 11 inches. Then the next longest one, see there's only a 2-inch difference. And line them up at the top. So you're just holding them for now. And you'll notice they're not all exactly the same, but that's okay. So it goes 11, 9, 7, and then you have this short one in the middle that is 6. And then you go back up. So then we go to 7. That's too short. 7, 9, and then 11. So if you have extra pieces, just put them aside. I apologize. I always want to make sure you have plenty. Better more than less. So they're lined up on this side. If you look on this side, they are not. That's okay. Then you're going to get your glue. Don't lose. Make sure you have a nice grip on it. And you're just going to put a dot in between each one. So not a lot. I just pushed it on there. Then go to the next one. Push it on there. The next one. Pull it back. Glue it. And you're going to do this all the way through so that all 7 of them are glued together. And it's kind of messy because it'll sneak out the top, and that's okay. Again, it's glue, right? They teach us in kinder, you just rub your fingers together and glue it off. Then I put my paper clip on there. My clothespin, same thing. And then again, just rub that glue off if you have it. And then you're gonna get your green. So the green consists of, yours is already cut, I believe, different colors. So this one is not cut. So first, this is too long. I'm going to cut it. Folded it over like this. See exactly what I did. Oh, so first you have a shorter one. And this is just kind of the one on top. So what I did was take our clothespin off, go both sides. And then you're going to just fold this over. And again, my green is quite a bit bigger. It's okay if it hangs out a little, but this one was, I think that yours are all cut correctly, but they might not be. So put that on, and then you're going to take the longer piece and you're going to glue it on. Glue on the green just on the top. Put that on there like that, and that's okay if it's bigger because these are actually the little leaves that are. Put that clothespin on and then set it down again. Get that glue off your fingers if you have some. These are going to be the ones that we fold up like that, and paper's super cool for that. So then we're just going to turn it over on the other end, and the same thing. This time you'll notice that they're not the same height. So this is where our shape comes into play. So you still need to line them up in order. And the middle one is super short. But again, that's how they line up. So you're going to line them up, flatten them out, and then they go like this. Oh, there's that little one. I was thinking it was missing. Oh, I must have grabbed the short one. So look how short. This is too short. That one was way too short. Let me see if we can fix that because that's just kind of silly. I must have I think I grabbed the piece that I cut off. That happens. So luckily my glue is not very dried, so I want this one instead. Shove that back up there. Again, that's the beauty of white glue as opposed to other glues because you have a little wiggle room. Okay, let's try again. So now we're going to line these up. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want them, we don't put anything on the bottom of it, so you want them as neat as possible. So it's like that, and you just do the same thing, piece by piece. Go slow so you don't lose your grip on it. Glue it down and pull the next one up. Glue it down, pull the next one up. Glue it down. When you pull them all up, it's great because they're stuck together, so you don't have to worry about missing any or not being able to get a good grasp on it, because they just stick right to that white glue. Clothespin, let it dry. I let it dry for about an hour. And keep that one on there. This one I let stay on even longer though. So this one, I just want to show you. So if you've done crafts with me, you've curled before. So we just carefully, once it's dry, you're going to roll up that paper. And then it just gives it like a little curl. It looks more like a leaf or something. And when it's dry, you can, you can play with it a little more. Just want to make sure I don't want to go too far. So then that gives it that little sideways. And then for the string, what I did was I just looped it, got my two pieces right under the clothespin, take it off, let it all dry at once. I just put like a little dab of glue right there, get the string on, make sure it's going the direction we want it, just like that. Put the clothespin on. Now, because the glue that's holding this is showing, you definitely want to leave this for a little while, but the clothespin, you're going to want to move it about every 10 or 15 minutes so that the glue doesn't get stuck on the clothespin. But it has at least 5 or 10 minutes in between that you can let it set in all to completely dry, a good hour or two, and then you'll be able to hang it up. Or make your others, let them all dry at once. That's really the best. And actually they always look better the more you do it, because you get used to doing it. So have fun. I can't wait to see some of them when they are done.